Mahavir's journey, I will share few teachings of him and how we can inculcate that in our present life. Number one, Lord Mahavir always practiced ahimsa. Ahimsa meaning non-violence. He preached about the power of kindness. He said the world is there not just for human beings but for all creatures to live in it. Ahimsa not just in action but also in our words and in our deeds. The power of kindness, if we have it in our heart, this can then lead to peace and inner purity. In today's world, violence is not just physical, it exists in the form of hate speech, cyberbullying, and social media negativity. How to apply ahimsa in our real life? Number one, avoid hurting others, maybe with words or actions. Spread positivity online and even offline. If you don't have anything good to say, it's better to not say anything at all. Being mindful of how our behavior or our actions can impact others. Unintentionally, sometimes we say things, maybe jokingly, but the other person might feel bad about it. So we should always be mindful that our actions or our words should not hurt others. Choose kindness over hate, and every action matters. Now, they say, why not hurt others? Why did Lord Mahavir practice non-violence? It's not my fault if I am saying something and the other person is feeling bad. The thing here is, it's about karma. If we say something and the other person feels bad, the karma that we are holding on to ourselves, the deed that goes into our life journey is negative. And karma does not leave anybody. As you sow, so shall you reap. It's going to come back again later in your life. So Lord Mahavir always said, ahimsa parmo dharam, meaning the nature of your soul is non-violence. It's silent, it's pure, and it's always choosing kindness. Number two, like Khushi said, satya, meaning truth. Living an honest life. Lord Mahavir always taught that truthfulness is the key to peaceful life. But in today's world, many people fake lifestyle on social media. They manipulate others. They lie for success. Now, this can gain you short-term benefits, but in the long term, it can ruin your mental peace. So, the nature of our soul is truth. Like I'll give you a small example. What happened once, my uncle, he's always late to go out. It was a sunny day and he decided to go out for a ride. He said his friend, I'll be there by 9 o'clock. And his friend, as usual, knew that he won't be there by 9 o'clock. He called him and uncle said, yeah, I'm on my way. And he was at home. So this friend decided to ring the landline. And his kid, 6-year-old, he picked up the phone and he said, hello. The person said, hello, where's your papa? He looked at Dad who was listening to the whole conversation. He gestured him saying, see, I am not there. So the kid on the phone said, hello, Papa is saying Papa is not there. Because he does not know how to lie. Lying is not in our nature. Lying is later taught by by the people of this world. It is later taught to the man by himself. A kid will never lie because the nature of our soul is truth. So we teach to lie, fake, and manipulate. Anything against this nature of our soul is the recipe for downfall. So the nature of our soul is called as dharam. Anything against this dharam is the recipe for downfall. Now, if we speak the truth, we don't then have to carry the burden of lie, of overthinking, and how to manipulate to hide that one truth, say many more multiple lies. Now, how to apply this teaching of Lord Mahavir, Satya, into our life? 1. Be honest with our own self and be honest with others. Number 2. Don't chase fake validation on social media. Now, these days, we all want to look good for others. If we reflect onto ourselves, like during Lord Mahavir's journey, he was mourn, he was silent because he was seeking inner peace. He was reflecting on his own self. That time, if somebody would have said anything to him, he would not have minded either positive or negative because he knows what his true self is. Similarly, if we sit, meditate, and reflect on who I am, how I am, any person on social media calling me ugly, pretty, fat, beautiful, not beautiful will not affect me because I know who I am, because I sit with myself every day. And if we are true, our relationships will be built on trust and integrity. And if we are not honest, our relationships will be fragile. So, the takeaway from second learning, Satya, is be real because authenticity brings respect and success. Number three teaching of Lord Mahavir is aparigraha. Aparigraha meaning non-possessiveness, meaning minimalistic nature. Let go of material attachments. In today's generation and world, we chase brands, we chase money, we chase fame. That is all fine, but we should always focus on achieving inner peace and mental peace as well. Because happiness is not just in material things. Lord Mahavir was a prince. He belonged to a royal family. He had people to do things for him, to cook for him, to take him for a walk. If he felt like he needs some entertainment, there were musicians ready to play music for him. But he gave up all of this life. He had lots of jewels and gems and lots of richness. What we are running behind today, he had all of these and he ran away from it. Why? Because he found something more rich in terms of real richness. He found that the real way to salvation, moksha, is inner peace. So he went into the forest and he meditated to find the real potential, to know the real dharma of our soul, that is silence, truth, and purity. So, what do we learn from this? That focus on inner peace, not just on external successes. Spend time with family and self-growth. Declutter your home. If you don't need certain things, don't invest your time, energy, and efforts and money to get that. Declutter your phone, declutter your life, and declutter your mind. So, the lesson learned is less is more. True wealth is real peace of mind. Okay, there's one more story with this. I hope I'm not boring everybody. Yeah. Okay. It's detachment is called sukh bhogo mein nahi balki tyag mein hai. Meaning happiness isn't in enjoying things but having a minimalistic life. So when Lord Mahavir was taking diksha, Indra Lord from above came down and gave him a vajra, meaning a powerful thing. That okay, diksha meaning he gave up all his royal life, he gave up his clothes, he gave up his footwear, all the comfort, and he went into the jungles to find his inner peace. And that's when Lord came from above because he knew that he is going to be Tirthankar. And he gave him a vajra, meaning a special divine power thing to protect himself. And Lord Mahavir took it. But when he went into the jungle, there was this poor peasant. He came to Lord Mahavir and he said, "Give me something." Lord Mahavir, without giving any second thought, gave this divine thing to that person. Again, what we run behind, he gave up on that. So minimalistic nature. So we realize that Lord gave that thing away. So and Lord realized that no other material thing is important. Only our soul, our self, our Atma is more than enough. So be with yourself, love yourself, be kind to yourself, know our true nature, and always give to others. Lord Mahavir's next teaching is giving. He said giving is the first path, first step to become arihant, to become Lord. And he always believed in charity. So if there are 4 types of charity described in Jainism. Gyandan, if you have some knowledge, always share with others if it can help somebody. Ahardan, if somebody is hungry, please share food or give charity of food to people to feed their hunger. Aushaddan, if somebody is sick and ill, Lord Mahavir always said, help them by giving them the solution to their illness, by giving Aushaddan, medicine charity. And the number 1 dan which is described by Lord Mahavir is Abhay Dan. Abhay meaning non-fear. If somebody is scared, if somebody is fearful, and you have the power to take the fear away from the person, that's number 1 charity. That's number 1 giving, which will bring lots of good karma into your life. Next is self-discipline and simplicity. Lord Mahavir believed in that, so he lived a disciplined life. How we can inculcate that? Because our life is so stressed and we are always distracted and busy, we can inculcate by waking up early and planning our day, by limiting phone and social media usage, and spend time in self-reflection and meditation. So, staying focused on what matters. There's a beautiful saying, just let me know when the time is up.
Yeah? If you want to finish off.
Okay. So, there's a beautiful, because I have lots of lessons of Lord Mahavir, so we may not be able to accommodate all of that, so let me know whenever the time is up. It goes like, मन का तू दास न बन, मन को अपना दास बना ले. Meaning, we are slave of our mind. If I take, I'm talking about myself, if I take my phone and if I'm scrolling, I know there are a lot of pile of work to be done, but I cannot go off it because we are a slave of our minds. Our mind tells us, keep scrolling, this is feeling good, this is feeling good, this is feeling good. But if we are the charge of our mind and of our own karam, we should stop it and do the things that matters and focus on what matters. Okay? Alright, so with this, we should inculcate these teachings into our life, and maybe this will help us bring a lot of peace and less anxiety and less stress. So thank you, and Jai Mahavir, thank you.